You know, sometimes you just gotta get rid of something. Sometimes Ron Glass makes me mad. It was Alan, actually. So. Let Alan hear your boo. Boo for Alan. That's for you too. He's still dead. Oh, but I'm back. He was just, you know, evil. The practical reality of the thing is sometimes a factor. It was with Alan. I don't think this is a big secret anymore. You know, there was trouble in the deal making, and the idea of killing him came from, well, you know, if he doesn't want to be attached to a sequel in the contract, can't you kill him? I was like, you know what, that is not okay. You don't, business people don't tell me what I'm supposed to do. Oh my God, I have to kill him. Artistic decisions are informed by that. I didn't kill Oz, but he left. He said, I'm leaving the show, so we had to write him out. There are other instances where, you know, you just know far in advance that this is how you want it to roll, and you know, with Amber and with the extraordinarily underrated darling Christine Sutherland, I told them, you know, a good long time in advance, and we spent time preparing for that. Christine knew for 2 years before it happened what was going to happen and when. If you're able to do that, obviously, it's better just for the relationship. But sometimes it's just going to be the story. Sometimes you're going to go up to somebody you really, really like, and you know, I think I had a pretty good relationship with almost everyone I worked with, and tell them that they're going to die or leave, and you never know. You never know. One day I was like, well, I've got a tough job to do, but I've got some fun. So it's going to balance out. Because I've got to tell Mark Lucas, you know, we're going to keep him for some episodes, but he's not going to go through the whole season next season. But I'm making Emma a regular, so it's going to be fun. I go to Mark. So, you know, after about 10 episodes, you're going to take off. I'm in more episodes? That's great! Thank you! So, Emma, we're making you a regular. I mean, I'm not.
Okay, now this is about my favorite show, Dollhouse, and it got me through one of the roughest periods of my life, and I thank you. This is about the ending. So, did you always intend to make Boyd evil, or did you have a different plan in mind before the epitaph? And if so, what were they?
I would love to stand here and say that I have always intended to make Boyd evil, and I probably should. But the fact of the matter is, it came to me in the second season. We could hear the war drums, and I just sort of started thinking about it, and I was like, I love this guy, and he's such a touchstone for her character, someone she can really depend upon. So, of course, I thought killing him. I thought, that's not enough. Everybody knows I do that. Why don't I take away everything? You know, it was just... The last season of Dollhouse was such a strange entity for us. I mean, the amount of talent that I was working with, the troupe, the actors, the writing staff, as good as anything. I mean, certainly as good a first-year staff as I'll ever have. And, you know, in the second year, just everybody gunning to bring it, and, you know, I could sense the audiences weren't really showing up, and I could also sense that what had happened with Fox had created a hole in the show that I was having trouble with. So, you know, we started looking, and also we had inadvertently shot an apocalypse. This was because we were sure we were canceled. Awkward. For us. And so, but it also helped in that it informed what we were going to do. So as we started building towards the apocalypse, as we were early in the season, I said, you know, I think we could pull this one ace out of our sleeve that would actually make people's jaws hit the floor. and justify it, and it would just be so much fun. Had we been a smash success, obviously Harry Lennox would not have been taken out of the picture in any way, shape, or form, because he's Harry Lennox. I love him.
Hi, in your mind, have you decided if Lila Morgan's last speech to West was her trying to let her go, or was it just the powers that be?
Yes. And I don't say that entirely as a joke. I think, Lila is one of those people who will always be working at cross purposes. There's good in her. She cannot not manipulate someone. And also, how much of this was going on in Wesley's head is also, there are so many things going on, but all of them are true.